Now, Cyprus has endured its 7th consecutive bank holiday as efforts continue to settle the details of its EU bailout. The head of the Cypriot Central Bank says it's making superhuman efforts to get the island's banks open by Thursday. Plans are afoot for private guards when the banks open their doors. But as our economics editor Faisal Islam reports, anger is rising among bank employees as well as investors.
The chant is Troika, go home now. And these school kids and students really do think that the European Union and IMF are stealing their future. At 11 a.m, Nicosia's schools emptied as they rushed out onto the streets in the thousands, marching on the presidential palace to vent their anger at Cyprus's incredible financial collapse. Fight on with all your voice until you can't shout anymore, she says. For your country, for your parents. In Argentina, it was housewives bashing pots and pans against their savings being trapped in banks. In Cyprus right now, it seems to be children organising through Facebook, but with none of the violence that you might witness in Athens. Nonetheless, they weren't taking any chances. Emotions are very high.
We're blaming the politicians. Everyone ruined our lives. We have no future. This is the end.
And so what do you want to happen?
We want a better future.
There's nothing to happen anymore. We want our future back. That's what we want. We want our future back, and no one can give that back to us.
Thank
That's
you.
why we're here.
Across town, shame, said protesting bank workers. They received texts to mass at the HQ of the stricken Bank of Cyprus after its boss resigned this morning. I'm in the foyer of the Bank of Cyprus headquarters, and thousands of workers are gathering here to complain about the taking control of this bank by the Central Bank of Cyprus. They're holding signs saying traitors, complaining about the central bank governor. They fear that they're all going to lose their jobs and that this bank is going to be closed down, this bank that's very much the establishment bank of Cyprus. They're furious at the central banker, and they're furious at the supposed bank rescue deal for this country.
They don't give us the chance to be able to do that, to work. We have children, we have families, and we don't know what tomorrow will bring us.
Why do you think they're doing this? Well, I mean, they say that it's too big, the bank's too big and they need to shrink it.
We don't have much information yet. We don't know.
It's already the longest bank shutdown in recorded economic history. With anger stirring from bank clerks to kids, few are certain branches will actually reopen on Thursday. Faisal Islam, Channel 4 News, Nicosia.
Well, world markets steadied after yesterday's losses caused by the uncertainty over Cyprus. In London, at the close, the index of 100 leading shares was up by 21 points. That's a rise of 1/3 of 1%.